Dear Diary, today's the day where I can't do it anymore. As this bottle of bleach next to me will soon testify. I swear I tried, I really did try, but I just can't do it anymore. From the moment when my voice was silenced and when my hopes were demolished, from the moment where standing up for myself cost me my job, that was the moment where the tsunami of offence over-flooded my mind, and the sea of dying thoughts became inevitable. 25 shillings a week. Foolish idea. I deserved the erupted consequence. What was I really thinking? That I had an actual voice? Or maybe I did. When my actions defined me instead of other people's words, the social construct of today's society disabling me to have the same authority as those with more wealth. But they're right. Their power is subjugating any sort of voice anyone else has. But I really can't complain. I'm not like them, and I never will be. All the attempts at love with those of superiority were some of the happiest days of my life. Why am I even complaining? I was fortunate enough to get that second job at Millwoods. After my atrocious behaviour, I didn't think my name change would fool anybody. But it did, and it was amazing. Perhaps I stopped being Eva Smith because I was sick of it. Being someone new was the most relieving sensation. Helping customers pick out clothes gave me a sense of meaning. And the tree of consumers that purchased their belongings at Millwoods were some of the most congenial people I had ever met. However, things crumbled once again. My entire world shook when I was told I had to leave. It shook like a feverish baby in a cold room and crumbled like a building in a violent earthquake. Everything good comes to an end. Love, hope, and freedom. It all comes to an end, no matter how cruel and barbaric. Now I know everything good comes to an end. I changed my name for a brand new life, but it crashed into pieces so miserably like a dropped glass bottle, leaving me vulnerable and helpless. Things didn't take another bright turn, selling my body to disgusting old men with perverted minds, targeting young women like me. I really didn't want to do it, but I had no choice. There was nothing left for me to do. However, then he showed up. When I was the worst was happening, he came and lifted me off my feet, took care of me and gave me a place to stay, as well as money and love. I felt like nobody ever cared for me as much as he did. He gave me the warmth I needed when the sun decided to stop showing up in my life anymore. And he gave me the feeling to live when my heart refused to continue beating. Gerald was my Christmas miracle. But I knew that all great things would eventually come to an end. I travelled away to the beach to pretend as if nothing had happened and for it to last longer. I refused to take his money because his love for me gave me the best summer I could have ever asked for. I couldn't take any more from him. The bar hopping began again, and that's when I met the other Burling. Eric and I were fooling around. He had quite the charming character. Little did I know that the fooling around would result in a creation of new life. I told Eric because he deserved to know, and he offered me money, but it was obvious it didn't belong to him. I insisted that he give it back to wherever it came from, and I never heard from him again. I made the serious decision to seek help from the local Brumley Women's Charity. There was no way I could support myself and this child. I told them I was Mrs. Burling. What was I thinking? Maybe that they would give me more help.